Come on in here, pop in here. Take your time, get in here. Let me see if my light on here. Take your time, take your time. Man, as you guys come in here, y'all, just take your time coming up in here. I know it's gonna be a little second before y'all can get in. I want to make sure you guys can hear me because man, oh man, oh man, I am having the roughest time. Well, not really. I'm not. I believe it's y'all, and it's from my end, trying to see me, trying to be present right now. They are messing with it. So you guys are having the roughest time coming into my lives, y'all. So a lot of disturbance is going on in the energy, heavy on the interferences in my live. Every single live that I have posted, there has been nothing but umpteen million interferences with it. So I'm deciding to just like pop in out of the blue and drop like any of my content that I want to do instead of putting a line up for y'all, because someone is literally interfering with it now. So I am taking this time to make sure you guys can hear me, but also pull more energy. I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to continuously drop nothing but lives today, and they will be out of the blue. I look really sweaty, but my face does. So somebody is heavily aiming the energy here, heavily trying to stop and manipulate and interfere with every one of my connections, y'all. So I am going to give y'all some energy. Someone out here drinking, trying to cope with the situation here. You already know what to do. Anything you need to know about me, obviously, you can find it in the description box below. So I am testing the connection myself. So I'm actually, what you hear in the background is me turning my laptop on just to make sure you guys can hear me, because I went back and listened to the lives and it was so much distortion, and it was so much that the house internet where I am, and it actually is included with the rent, for some reason the internet just kept going off and on my phone and on the TV. For some reason it was like, or it'll trigger off on my phone, it'll mess up, and then it will mess up on the TV. It'll start like buffering. It completely went out on my devices. It said that it wasn't connected, and so I opened up the Wi-Fi, and then it kept saying that it was trying to connect, y'all. So just so many problems is going on, y'all, with the internet. Eight of Swords is what I'm looking at in the Three of Swords here, in the Nine of Wands here. So someone attempting to do something again here, trying to cause a restriction here to the connection. So get in here, take your time. I am utilizing this time to pour more energy for y'all. You could be dealing with the same thing as well. So take your time, get up in here. You already know your girl will put on this energy and see what is going on for you. You do not even see my nipples, so don't get in here and be disrespectful. You just wanted to be heard. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So let me block these individuals that think that they're going to come in here. Clearly, you do not see any of that. So you're being very disrespectful. You just wanted attention. So here it is, buffering again on the laptop, but the TV and things are still working. And that's where you know it's an interference and a hacker. Because one, the TV is still going. The phones are still going. Certain devices, like when I said what I said and blocked the individuals here, the laptop started buffering. The problem is this is the same network that it is on. So that lets you know that someone is interfering and trying to cause a restriction. Seven of Swords energy, it is someone is trying to steal. So as you guys come in, make sure you're tapping that like button. Comment, subscribe, and share. It's never going to stop me from delivering the messages that you do need to hear. So the Eight of Swords energy and the Three of Swords is someone is hurt, and whoever that person is, they're trying to hurt and restrict something, trying to cause some sort of blockage here. So this is someone trying to block the network that is going on with the Eight of Swords. It's someone trying to restrict it. Take what resonates here and leave what does not on the Three of Swords energy. This is a third party interference, so it's more than one person here or a third party. These are cheaters that are doing something in the energy with the Three of Swords. This is also someone that's trying to create some sort of diversion, or this is a diversion for something. Now, Eight of Swords could also see that somebody is trying to lay a trap, but it's not working, and they're hurt because they cannot lay some sort of trap that they're trying to do and trap somebody, keep somebody silent, because they want to silence somebody in the Eight of Swords energy here. But this is somebody back against the wall here. This is self-imposed restrictions here. At least they want to make it look like if they're blocking your interference here or something that you're doing, they want it to look like it's self-imposed and restrictions. But it's really not. This is what somebody else is doing, because the Three of Swords said this is a third party interference here. This is someone that's trying to separate you. This is a separation energy. Maybe somebody is separated from somebody you broke up with. There's a separation. This is somebody's life is in a rut. Somebody is crying. The Three of Swords energy is somebody is literally crying over not being able to restrict whoever you are. A Leo energy, and it's your strength. They have a problem with your energy and your strength in this energy, your determination, your confidence in here. And somebody wants to block that. This is somebody here that has a deep-seated issue with an empress, and it could be a mother, or it's the fact that you are an empress, and it's somebody that was actually stealing from whoever you are, and they were trying to block you and lay a trap for whoever you are. There may be a trap being set for whoever this mother energy is that keeps trying to attack whoever you are as the Empress energy. They're trying to silence you, but they cannot silence whoever you are for whatever reason. Could be a King of Pentacles energy, doesn't. But whatever it is, it's some sort of bad choice that somebody made here doing this to whoever you are. Six of Pentacles energy here. Somebody here is trying to restrict you from sharing something about a mother or about something. They don't want you to keep sharing something, or they don't want you to be seen. Someone may not also want you to be seen and sharing something about a mother, a sister, a baby. They don't want your beauty to be shared with the world. At least the third party is. You're beautiful. The Empress energy is you making some sort of feminine progress. And see, they was making some sort of progress with laying a trap here, but you are being seen. And this is why a third party interference, because somebody was cheating with somebody's mother or sister or female energy on the Empress energy. So whoever you are as the Empress, they were cheating on whoever you are with somebody that you know. And so whoever it is, they're trying to cause a third party, they're trying to cause an interference on something that you're doing, because they're holding on or trying to control whatever it is that you're doing. Four of Pentacles says deep-seated issues here, jealousy and envy. So somebody is jealous over whoever you are and what it is that you are doing. Maybe it's the fact that you're beautiful, you're handsome, you had a child, your pregnancy, whatever it is. Could be a mother. It's somebody that somebody definitely separated from, or you separated from somebody and they're doing it to you. The Seven of Swords here is tactic, strategy, and manipulation that's being used to interfere on a Three of Swords energy, to cause some sort of interference in your energy. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay that are in here, okay? So let me know if y'all can hear me as y'all come in. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, y'all. I am going to utilize this energy to dive deeper in messages for y'all, okay? Okay, y'all can hear me perfectly. Thank you. So yeah, tactic strategy is being used. This is someone here that's trying to interfere with the Empress and bully you. Stop it. You're doing it on purpose. Go over there. Go. Stop.
Mom.
No, go around. Go back.
Mom, I cannot catch this, Mom.
No, go.
Mom.
So whatever it is here, it is, and I'm sorry, y'all, I don't need to keep putting my daughter on camera. So whoever it is here, it's a cheater, and the Empress or somebody is exposing that somebody is a cheater in this energy. So this is a person here, a third party, a woman that's interfering on an Empress or an Emperor here. And they're using some sort of manipulation on the Empress here because they are hurt, and hurt people do things, and they're trying to find like a loophole to possibly hurt you because they can't silence you. So if you're being seen here, They can't silence you or trap you or imprison you. So they're trying to find like an opening because they have some sort of deep-seated issue. This a hoarder, somebody you separated from us. It doesn't matter. They're trying to cause like hurt in your life because hurt people hurt people. So if they cannot trap you, Eight of Swords energy, and restrict you, they're therefore entering your energy and trying to hurt you because they are hurt by your beauty, by seeing you, by whatever it is you're handsome, whatever it is handsome and wealthy, whatever it is here, they're trying to interfere because they're hurt at what you're doing. And it looks like a mother. Maybe because you are born gifted, Queen of Cups, it can actually be your mother. Doesn't have to be, but a mother, a sister, a girlfriend, a wife energy. There's a separation taking place here. And whoever you are the Empress here, and you're making some sort of feminine progress here where you are manifesting in the Empress energy. You're manifesting the things that you want into your life, male or female. This is someone here that's an entrepreneur, someone in control of their life here. Whatever it is here, you're bringing in, like say for instance, you want a family life, whatever it is, it's coming into your life here. And someone is upset and they're hanging on. And now if this is your real mom, this is your mom here trying to hold on to some sort of control here, like you are the child, because the Empress's birth, the mother burst this Queen of Cups Empress energy. So they're trying to kind of like hold on to control over whoever you are. Real petty energy, because a Tower is here, that they're being exposed, or this is also a third party here that was dealing judgment energy here. So they're under judgment, and so they're trying to judge whoever you are. Again, they could have trapped you in the past and had some sort of judgment on you. See, you were condemned in the energy. And in that condemned energy, it came with an Eight of Swords energy, restriction, jail, put you in this entrapment energy, because the condemned is criticism here. And this is where you were condemned for your beauty. It's kind of like you're handsome. Whatever it is, judgment energy, someone here has to own up to something that they did to whoever you are. But they do not want to own up to something that they did. This is a development promotion here. This is a mishap and an error. Now, if there was a judge involved here where they misjudge you here, there's something here about a judgment coming back up because they crucified you, they sanctioned you, they condemned whoever you are under false pretenses here. If a judge made a heavy on, like a judge here could have restricted the wrong person. They're realizing that they restricted the wrong person. So if a judge put some sort of sanction in order where you are condemned and you are by yourself, they made the sanction on the wrong individual. Now they're learning about whoever you are because you keep appearing everywhere. And so whoever that judge was that helped an emperor, because see, there's something falling down about a judgment, and it had to do with you being a thief or stealing something here, but they had the wrong person in Eight of Swords energy here. They restricted the wrong person. You didn't do anything, and somebody trying to hold on to when they had a judgment that was working in their favor. Remember when the girl came in or the man said that, remember your mug shot? Well, my mug shot was like 4 years ago. And that didn't mean that I was guilty of anything. It was actually just a mugshot that they take when you go to jail, when you get arrested. And I'm still fighting that case right now. And so it doesn't mean that I was guilty of anything. It's a picture that just happens to take. And in Griffin, what they do is when you go to jail, doesn't mean you're guilty. You're innocent until you're proven guilty. And so when you go into the jail, they take pictures of you and they post it on social media, which was on Facebook. Doesn't mean I was guilty of the crime because I haven't been found guilty of the crime. But they did take a picture of me and they did post it online. So whoever it is, somebody wants to go with a theory that you are like, and then this would be, I heard 404. So if it's a judge, they're trying to use a 404 energy because they're still trying to hold on where a judgment energy is a mishap and an error and a judgment that they made about whoever you are. Now, someone stole something here in this energy, but they condemned the wrong person. Take what resonates here, and now somebody is trying to take from whoever you are. Maybe possibly take the attention off of you. But this also exposes here the Tower energy the befalling of relationships, because there is some sort of awakening here that somebody was made an accident and a judgment. Look at this. A judgment. This was an accident and a judgment. This is a mishap and an error. False friends energy. Now somebody has to own up to what it is that they did to whoever you are. So now, because somebody don't want to own up, they're doing their best to interfere in your energy. 3 of Swords here cause an interference, because somebody wants to piss on your grave because they were able to. Now there's also a foreigner here as well. A third party influence here, a foreigner, long distance romance, a foreign person here may be involved, and that person is also going to be a mother here that may be connected to your mother, or a female presence. Doesn't have to be, but it's more than one female attacking you, or male. Take what resonates here and leave what doesn't. Part of it is because you're beautiful, you're a mother, you're loving, Queen of Cups energy. You're loving, you're loyal, you're committed, you're compassionate. You are a psychic, a born gift. Some of y'all are born gifted. The Queen of Cups is someone that's a psychic, someone that's born gifted, male or female. You were born with the gift that you had. You were born beautiful. You were born handsome. Strength energy, you're confident. And so what you were born with and what God gave you, you are wearing it very well, and someone does not like it. Okay. And so they are hurt to see that you are still beautiful, even though a judgment here where the girl like was saying about my mugshot, where it was ugly as hell. I'm someone that laughs at myself. So it's nothing that you can do to try to make me feel bad about a picture, because I laugh at because when I saw my mugshot on Facebook, boy, I looked at horrible. Why? Because I even said it to the jail. I said, oh, y'all trying to make me look like a J, because he came and locked me up right soon as I took my wig off. I think I took my sewing out. So they got me. Soon as I got off the road, I'm a truck driver, right? Car hauler. So soon as I had got off the road, they caught me off guard. I was in the house. I just got off the road from delivering my cars. And when I woke up wee hours in the morning at the door, it was the police. He locked me up. And he didn't give me a chance to put on shoes. He didn't give me a chance to put on no clothes. And so my hair was all over my head from me just taking my hair off to get my hair redone. So when I went to jail, the person that locked me up, right? He was like, you must be on dope. He said, that must be some good dope, right? And I made this aware I told the courts and everything that he tried to make me look like I was an addict. I wasn't even on no drugs or anything. Sober to this day, right now, sober. Science is nothing that nobody can say. I don't drink, I don't do drugs, I don't do anything. So whatever it was, he was saying that I was a dope head. He was like, that must be some good ass dope. And I was like, what you mean? I used to smoke, but at that time, they had just got me out of the bed. Me and my daughter was crying. They treated me like a dog when they locked me up. And so that's the image that is online. If you ever look it up online, you'll see my mugshot. Other than that, you'll see my only charge that I had was 2 charges, was over probably almost 12, 15 years ago. One was when I was in college in Maryland, and for my dog. Other than that, I don't have a record. So it's really crazy that people try to make it seem like I am a criminal. I don't even have a record. The 2 things that's on my chart, my record right now, I just learned that I can actually get those expunged. So don't get caught up in the hype with somebody is trying to the publicity stunt, because somebody has to own up to what they did to an Empress energy. And it could be a mother, a sister, whoever it is. Now, the Tower is happening, and I just wanted to explain my side, so to give you an example of what somebody is doing to whoever you are, okay? Now, 3 of Wands here, they negotiated something here. Somebody has to own up to something that they negotiated with a judge, a mother, a sister, an emperor, a King of Pentacles. So whatever it was, they thought it was a good investment, a King of Pentacles. So that may go into that reading that I'm going to do for the King of Pentacles. But they have to own up that they actually negotiated something with a foreign doctor, because Hierophant energy, a foreign people. They negotiated something with a judge here to place a sanction on you where you were being restricted, 8 of Swords. But whoever you are being seen where you were not supposed to be seen. So whatever it was that they set up here, they thought that they dotted their I's and crossed their T's, and you were not supposed to be being seen, but you are being seen in this energy. And that's a problem, because the judgment here in the contract and the 3 of Wands here is that you were not supposed to be seen. And so you're being seen, and there's foreign energy here. This is cross seas energy. So this is fed energy here. And that's why somebody is in this Three of Swords energy hurt, because whatever it is, they cross state lines or something that they did is federal. Okay? Whatever it was, and that's being exposed. Ace of Swords energy. Let me see what else is going on. It's federal energy. So they try to lay a trap where they was going to get you in trouble with the feds, but now they're in trouble for what they did. See, I don't have a record. I'm not a thief. I've never stole anything in my life, but sometimes you got to sacrifice for your child, right? So Latrice wouldn't let me up on a charge. So just take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. So Eight of Swords energy here is fed energy here. Because see, they try to lay a trap where they wanted the feds to come in to try to lock you up for something that they were doing in your energy here. Okay. There's a Leo here that may be owning up and telling some sort of truth here about what was shared. Because see, the problem is they are hurt about what's being shared. Six of Pentacles energy saying it don't even have to do with money. They hurt about what the Empress is sharing, and what you're sharing is telling the truth about the divide, the Judgment and the Tower energy, about the befalling of long-term friendships. A Leo could be somebody that you had a long-term friendship with, relationship. The truth is coming out about the people that departed from your life, the separation of people, places, and things, and you're telling the truth about it, and somebody is hurt because they was involved and they shared information with a judge here to get a sanction on whoever you are, okay? Now everybody is coming awake. People are becoming aware, and they are awakening to what the Empress went through, because the Empress or the Emperor is telling themselves to the world whatever it is that they did. And this is why they're working hard to block you, because they try to make that whoever King of Pentacles, a mother, whoever they were, they tried to make it look like to everybody, at least that's what they were telling everybody on a Tower energy, is that everything that's happening to you was self-imposed. Meanwhile, they actually orchestrated. Remember when Curtis was on my live and he was like, the reason you don't got your family is your fault. And I'm like, wait, I've never done anything to my mom. I would never do anything to Darlene. Even to this day, I don't like her because of what happened. But I would never try to kill my mom. I never tried to beat her ass. I never did any of that. Even when my daughter was hurt, I never done anything to my siblings or nothing. We done talk shit to each other. We done got in fights because that's what siblings do. Now, my mom, I would have gave her, if it was my last breath, I would have gave the bitch my last breath when they were in my life, because I love my mom so much, even though she did me dirty, kissed my ex, my sister slept with a bunch of my exes, but I would never give them the energy that they give to me. All I know is family first, and that's how I knew was family first. And so when Curtis was on that live last week, when I was upset and crying, and he was like, you don't got your family because it's your fault. And I'm just like, wait a minute, I would never do anything to my family. So last I checked, my family was in my life. So why would I be the reason that my family, y'all remember he said that on the live, and I got the part that YouTube recorded. And he said that I'm the reason that my family's not in my life, but it doesn't make sense, because I would have to do something to my family for them not to be in my life. I've never done anything to my little brother Desmond, but give them the world to the best of my ability. And that's why I always tell y'all that anybody that's spreading lies about my family, they capping, because I'm the one that's always, and my records and proof shows that I spent every dollar I had. I will give it to my mom, my sister, buy her cigarettes left and right, Chipotle every day, pay for my little brother to go skating every weekend. My little sister getting car accidents, I'm giving her cars, son, they lose their cribs, I'm opening up my door. It was never the opposite way around. So when Curtis said that I'm the reason why, I'm like, why would it be me? Because I'm a loner. I never bother my family unless I'm calling my mom about crying to her about the things I'm going through in my relationship, never for a handout. I never call Darlene and say, Mom, give me this or give me that. Even in my times of not having nothing, I never called my mom for anything. I'm always someone, because I felt like she brought me in the world. So if anything, as your child, you do whatever to make sure she's straight. And so I felt like, you know, like the 10 Commandments, thou shalt, whatever your parents. So I always thought, even though she made me mad at things, you always do for your parents and you make sure they straight. So my mom always used to tell people that She would never go to my sister Starshima, things of that nature, because they would put her in a bathtub, and she was like, I would be the only. She used to praise me to all her friends. My mom used to, and then all of that changed when I got with him, and I shared that with y'all. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here, and I'm just only telling y'all like because it may resonate with you. But the Eight of Swords energy, everybody is learning that they restricted you. Okay, because of some sort of truth, whoever you are, there's also an intellectual breakthrough that's happening here. So you are smart. They thought you was dumb or type energy here. This is an intellectual breakthrough, but a breakthrough, this is truth and clarity. Now, everybody knows about the judgment that was placed on you where you were shunned and you were condemned here out of your family and out of your friendships, your relationships. Tower is to be fallen of long-term connections. So everybody knows why, because you are speaking, or someone here that knows your life is telling why you don't have anybody in your life here. And it's upsetting somebody and hurting them that you telling the truth, that foreigners also was involved, a foreign lawyer or foreign something. There is a foreigner who are here involved here, that there was a deal that was set in place to say you was a thief and they had to separate from your life. I don't know what it was. It doesn't have to be a thief. It was just saying that you was like not a good person because it was a deal. Ace of Swords is a conquest energy here, but you figured out what the conquest was, or somebody knew that they was on a hunt for something in this energy. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay? There's a Leo here. You overcoming, and everybody knows that. That's what has somebody hurt, is that they see you and overcoming whatever they did. So people are folding because it's like it's really real out here. You really out here overcame everything that they did to you, and you still, I heard, keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. So whoever you are, you keep it on and keeping on and keeping on. And that's destroying somebody, because on an intellectual level, this is how you killing them. Because they was using bigotry on whoever you are. Ace of Swords, they were using bigotry. Oh, you don't talk like us. You don't dress like us. You're tatted up like a subway, so you're not like us. And this is how they benefited in a just matter where something was made against you. They developed something here to restrict you. Judgment here on the Eight of Swords, they developed a way to restrict you, but you broke free on whatever that is, and you were able to tell your story. Empress or Emperor energy, or an Empress that's in your life is telling your story about how and what happened to whoever you are. And so they're hurt, and an Empress, a mother, is in tears. Okay, hold on. Queen of Cups, a mother, a sister, people are in tears that you live to tell whatever this is, or you just survive whatever they did to whoever you are. Meanwhile, somebody hung up on whatever this is. Four of Pentacles, deep-seated issues. Because, see, they wanted to block you. Eight of Swords energy, Judgment, Tower. They wanted to say that you had deep-seated issues, and whoever you are, you over here telling the truth, because whoever the foreign doctor is, a foreigner, they was running with theories here that you had deep-seated issues, that you needed mental health issues, that you needed a doctor, that you needed a coach, and all of that. And everybody here is baffled at the story because this was something suddenly happened. You popped off and became aware. This is sudden, okay, unforeseen. They didn't expect it that you was going to get out here and be able to speak the truth for yourself, but not just for yourself, but for others, and actually know exactly what they did to whoever you are. They are baffled because Three of Wands says, I got my I's dotted and my T's crossed, but they didn't, because something unforeseen happened. And that was you, Empress. You rose to the occasion, or this Emperor rose to the occasion here. Meanwhile, they're interfering with my life, but also interfering with your life. So I might be telling you what's happening in your life, and they're interfering, unless I am somebody here that they actually did this to as well. And this is why they're interfering, because somebody here, there's something coming in. The Tower is happening. A Knight of Cups is coming in. This is also talking about an invitation. A king of pentacles. I told you. I heard a king of pentacles. There was an invitation from a king of pentacles here about an investment. Meanwhile, the truth is about to come out because somebody about to tell a male or somebody about to tell that a king of pentacles came in using this woo energy, selling a good story about you. Somebody, a sign right there at the door, y'all. It don't matter, y'all. Whoever this is, look, magician energy, somebody about to come in here, and I'm just letting y'all know because the baby's right there, okay? She got a baby, so y'all can hear the baby, and I know a lot of y'all been putting that in my comments, like we hear a baby in the background. I don't have anything but one child, so I just got to let y'all know the girl upstairs has a baby, okay? And there is a door right there. You already know I can get loud in the baby, so it don't matter. So whatever this is here, magician energy, somebody is coming in, judgment is owning up and saying that they were sold a good story, maybe even gave some sort of money on the King of Pentacles energy here to lie. This is bribe energy. If they were giving a King of Pentacles some sort of money, they was giving a bribe here to do something illegal or to lie for somebody to restrict you, for something to work in their favor. Now, an older masculine could be coming in, or an older, younger male that is older. Now, or they are they have like a old you know how what's that saying, like old before they're like I said it earlier on the other live, somebody here that may be smart for their age, or you know how that little saying that they say, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But somebody is coming in on a Knight of Cups. This is soon to arrive here, and what's soon to arrive, somebody emitting here judgment energy, that they were coerced, and I heard coached into lying. So therefore, it's clarifying the King of Pentacles, a bribery, magician, King of Pentacles, a big brother, and somebody, a masculine that had a powerful tie here, and they were able to use manipulation, magician energy here to manifest a judgment against whoever you are. And there's somebody due to arrive to admit that. And this is going to blow something down in that I heard Chris. So about Chris, a tower energy here. Okay. So this is going to bring something down that a King of Pentacles, this organization, corporation here that was sent in. If it's an organization, a corporation, an empire, they were sent in here. And they invited your family. So you got a friend, because Tower Energy says a befalling of a long-term friendship, and there's an organization attached to them, organization or corporation. Like my friends are Masons. So one of them died when I got invited in. Monte died right when I was invited into Eastern Stars. I never got initiated into the because he died right in the middle of my initiation. I never told anybody about joining because you're supposed to keep it a secret. So I never told anybody that I was invited in through my friend Monte, who Prince George Lodge. Forgot the lodge now because it's been like almost 5 years now since I've been invited in. So I was invited into Masons. And my friend Jody, my best friend, he was a Mason as well. A lot of my people were Masons, but I was invited in, but I never told anybody because you're never supposed to tell anybody that you were invited in. So if we are not the same, I am a Martian type energy. So you're not supposed to tell your brother, your sister, your right and your left about what's going on in your higher fine energy. So I never told anybody, but then Monte died out of the blue. So that initiation into Eastern Star, into brotherhood, sisterhood, whatever you want to call it here, it never happened because he died. Okay. Now, whoever you are, everything here is coming out about this organization, because whoever this is, there is some befalling of relationships that was connected to an empire, but all of them look like they were involved here. Let me see. I heard event. So there was an event that was taking place. So maybe an event has something to do with this here. And that's where everybody was invited. The Knight of Cups is an invitation. Okay. That look very appealing. See, people are talking about how the contract, Three of Wands, the business deal was very appealing to whatever it is, because it dressed it up, make it look real good. That's the King of Cups energy. Romance, finessing energy is justice. This is making something look very appealing. And this is why people did it. And now whoever it is, somebody is coming in to tell you how somebody made this organization, being a part of this life and this money, they made it look so appealing that it was like, I don't know, unbelievable, something like that. It's unbelievable. Your body's calling for me. So it must have actually had to do with some sort of SCX as well. So a King of Pentacles could have slept with somebody, a King of Pentacles and a Leo. So an older Leo and an older Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, which is Taurus here, slept with people in your family or people within the organization here. But they were sent in to court, whoever this was, and look for the weak link. But whoever you were, you was looking like the weak link whole time. You are the strength. So you were the backbone and whatever this was here and everything here. And that's what everybody is finding out, is that you were never the weak link. You were actually the backbone behind this here. But the Empress is saying that whoever the masculine energy was, they were the backbone as to why they were successful. So your mom, your sister, or these women, they were the reason the masculine was successful and destroying your relationships and also getting judgments or sanctions placed against you where you were condemned and criticized in that judgment energy, criticism. Now, there's a rebirth energy here that everybody is shocked at, is at your rebirth, okay? Everybody, people are folding and people are hurt. People are tears because the three of swords is saying you bringing people to tears because somebody literally wanted to piss on your grave. This is pissing on your grave. This is betrayal, affliction energy here. And now people know that somebody was intentionally trying to piss on your grave and intentionally tried to hurt you. And people that knew that on that judgment energy here, they are sad. When they look at you, this is tears. They are in tears because they are hurt behind what it is that they did to whoever you are, baby. Meanwhile, others who don't have a heart are still in here trying to antagonize you and block you on a Three of Swords energy. That's why I couldn't fathom what happened in my life. I just was like, man, I'm going to leave it to God. I'm going to go with the flow because I ain't no way that somebody had me out here looking like I was mentally unstable. That I was on Prozac. I had gotten paper in the mail. Somebody was saying I was on Prozac and everything. But their reports were made anonymous. And I'm like, I never took Prozac ever in my life. So I don't know how somebody had it wrote on paper. Remember I told you about the hidden helper, put it in my mailbox and it was already open. And it said that I was on like Prozac and things. And I've never been on these drugs ever in my life. I remember my little sister, Star Shima, was on Prozac. Star was on Prozac. And my dad, Calvin, Leon Mosley, God rest his soul, before he died, he was on Prozac. And so I never been on that. And I remember my sister used to put it in her ex Glenn coffee because she used to tell me, you should put it in Curtis coffee to get him to act right. And I'm like, girl, I will not be going to jail for putting no Prozac in nobody's drink. You will never catch me putting any drugs in anybody's stuff. Now, somebody out here drinking because they made the bad decision or whatever it is, coping and bad choices here. Because look, doing drugs. They out here doing drugs here, trying to cope. This was a bad choice here, a bad decision. Now they over here drinking booze, popping pills, prescription pills, any of that here. You see that here? And it's because the truth is coming out that they was, let's play a game. Okay, they was over here on that movie that they, what is it? Let's play a game type energy. They was over here playing a game with your life here. And the game got exposed that an organization plays like some sort of humiliation rituals or some sort of games on people's life. It said the game over. So I told you in the event, Four of Wands energy. There was some sort of celebration going on in the event on a Knight of Cups energy here where somebody here came into union with somebody here, or the union came in, or the union organization corporation was at the event that took place at somebody's house that fell apart for whoever you are. So the tower would indicate where something initially happened was at an event, okay? And people were at that event where the Knight of Cups came in, the invitation. Okay, to come in and do whatever it was. And whatever it was, it looked appealing. So it was either A, at a friend's house, because the tower is befallen of long-term friendships or relationships. So the Four of Wands would indicate excuse me, that whatever this was, it took place at a friend or somebody that you had a connection house, and that's the Knight of Cups energy where people were courted. Meaning the Knight of Cups now becomes the hook where they went fishing and boom, they threw the hook and they was able, people took the bait. They were able to eat. They got the hook. They got the hook and somewhere where they was able to put the offer, Knight of Cups energy. They made it look very good and people took the bait and whatever it was, they chose to throw whoever you are under the bus. Okay. Now, Queen of Wands energy. So a Queen of Wands that was there. Whoever you are, you was at this event. Whoever you are, you was still in this independent energy. That's what makes it so weird is back in the day, you was still there, but that would mean a Queen of Wands that was at the same event energy was the one that did it. This is somebody that was dancing around with you or dancing around with somebody here. What I just saw is my sister dancing just now. So it could have been your sister, but whatever it is, it's at an event. Okay. This is a shared moment here. Okay. This is an event, a graduation. This is like this kind of like was a going away energy. If you ever want to look at it like a going home celebration, this was really like your last day, like your last meal type energy here, because everything was solidified. This was supposed to be like your last supper. Because this would be the last time you partied with them same people in that tower energy. And that's what's being exposed in the Ace of Swords, separation from people, places, and things. Everybody separated from whoever you are. So it was like the last supper. But the judgment energy in the tower is unforeseen, your rebirth energy. Like you were supposed to die. Okay? That was your death. Hangman energy, your sacrifice energy. And now it came out that you did not die. Everybody is like, they looking at the Walking Dead energy. Like, wait a minute, you were supposed to be sacrificed. Life is supposed to be good, whatever it was here. Now, Page of Swords energy out here. These are contracts. Now, boom. They came to the party with the contracts. A Queen of Wands had already signed the contract here. This is a contract. Okay, so somebody here, I heard from out of state. So somebody was there from out of state, but they came with contracts. Page of Wands is contracts, baby. And the contracts got exposed in the King of Pentacles energy. A whole lot of money in this motherfucker. And so the Three of Wands and now says that there were undertakings and business here because somebody thought that they was, it's kind of like somebody here, I see a briefcase. Like somebody came in with a briefcase full of contracts here. And everybody at this party here, it's a whole lot of signatures in them contracts there where everybody agreed to throw you under the bus here and take the reward, which was the Three of Wands, King of Pentacles, a lot of money. Because the King of Pentacles came in as the genie. If you don't know who the King of Pentacles is, it's the genie. The man is paying people. So this is a person that paid all of your folks. Because the King of Pentacles is the genie and the answers to that. Let me look, y'all. Hold on, let me get my answers to that for y'all. So an older man, Sun card, enlightenment. So an older man was the genie at the party here, and he was granting all the wishes. I can make you famous. I can make you this. I can make you a star. Whatever you want to be. That's the genie in the King of Pentacles energy, which is the King of Coins in this deck. Now somebody in a Four Cups energy, Four Baskets energy, all in their head. E5 energy. Bow, bow, bow. You see the E5? Okay, I'm also initiated into, I was in a lot of different things, E5 as well, but I'm never ever going to do anything to harm my family. Justice, a Libra here as well. Somebody don't like that this here clarity is coming out here. Dr. Buzzard, confirmation on the doctors that I said. I told you doctors are all involved. All of them being exposed as well. That they really went hard here and that there's actually even doctors involved. Baby, I can read this with the back of my hand. Judgment energy. There's doctors under judgment for judging you. Whoever the coaches and doctors are, they're under judgment. Give me one more. Okay. Yup. 6 of coins. Told you. Sharing. This is a roll of dice here. This is a lucky hand here. This is sharing here. This is a gift here. So bribery, confirmation. You see how this here? They got lucky here. 10 of coins. I told you an inheritance and some sort of riches here. This is a family and at a house here. Okay. So they would share your inheritance, a home or something here as well. Dr. Buzzard, they went to court, probate court, and they got some sort of inheritance off of whoever you are. Probate court here. 10 of Pentacles is a home, a gift. Somebody gave somebody a gift here. They went to court here, your family here. Justice energy, maybe a Libra, and they finessed the court. The justice energy is finesse energy here. So they went in the Queen of Wands is charismatic energy. They went in a whatever energy and they finessed the courts. Either Queen of Wands was sleeping with somebody connected to the courts. I heard, yeah, she gave booty. So somebody was over here sleeping with somebody within the courts or somebody in a judicial energy, okay? And so then the courts awarded them on that 3 of Wands negotiation. They awarded them some sort of inheritance, a home, an heirloom here that was meant for you. So a King of Pentacles would indicate like your father or somebody, a wealthy man that left you something, but they inherited it and then they divided it. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And so they hid the recorded documents because I heard recorded documents. So they hid the recording documents. Give me one more. Okay, told you. Devil energy here. Shout out to RIP to the ones that came for the wrong one. You are not to be played with. Okay, Miss Robinson energy is the devil. Someone, these are my obsessions. What they went and got this money here, they said you were mentally unstable and toxic. Okay, meanwhile, they are over there losing their mind because they utilize their shadow self here to take whatever this was from whoever you are in the devil energy. Now, a judgment was awarded here on the devil energy that you were toxic, you were combative. The 5 of Wands energy here, they just could not. I remember when Bill and my family used to do this, and I used to be like, wait a minute, I'm the nicest person to you, nicest people to you all the time. And Bill, when I used to cry to him and tell him, like, I don't know what happened to my family, like, why did they disappear? And Bill was like, I don't know, why are you trying to get toxic with me? He was like, he used to say things I've never have heard Bill say in like 10 years or however long I knew Bill. He never used to tell me that I was combative, but everybody had the same storyline. My neighbor Ebony, her husband, my mama, my sister. And that's when I knew that everybody was in the same game, but I couldn't do anything because at that time I lost everybody. But I knew because Ebony was like, I want you to go to a hospital, Sierra, you're losing your mind. I'm like, what in the fuck is everybody saying? Bill was like, why are you trying to be combative with me? I was like, and remember, I used to get online and cry to y'all. And I was like, why is everybody telling me that I'm being toxic? Because I'm telling them I don't know why my family disappeared on me. Y'all would get online and say, bitch, you a crackhead. You need to go beat your Doherty. Like, people used to be dogging me. And I used to be like, what in the hell? It would always say that I was online and I was never online. It would say you need to leave in your live stream before you get online. And these are the things I used to come and cry to y'all and tell y'all because I used to be like, man, why would Jody say this? My best friend Jody, he used to say, Sierra, you know you crazy. And I'm like, wait a minute, are we like in a joking manner saying I'm crazy? You know how friends joke and say you crazy, right? But they was wearing it out like I was like cuckoo, like mentally unstable. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I couldn't do nothing. 4 years later, 5 years now, it started when my daughter turned exactly 2 years old. It started when she turned like her 1 year old birthday. When she turned 2, I lost everything immediately. In 7 months, I lost every single thing in my entire life. And so that's the line that everybody was saying. And I was just like, why would everybody say that I'm mentally unstable? My mom that was on the phone with me, like the things that occurred, my mom and me would be like besties. You would have thought she was my bestie because she was on the phone with me 24/7. Like we used to stay, my sisters, my mom, we video call. We might cuss each other out, me and my siblings, not my mom, but we'll cuss each other out. But we back on video call and we back on the phone 24/7 with each other. And my mom, you could never catch me on the phone, catch me on a day without my mom on the phone. She's driving her reefer unit trucks and I'm doing my car hauling and back and forth to Memphis, Savannah. I'm talking to my mom on the phone 24/7. The times that I was dealing with the abuse with Curtis, my mom sat on the phone with me like 8 hours with the cops there, recorded conversations with him and Wanda passing my house and threatening me to lock all of this shit in black and white. If the Decatur Police Department here is blocking that black and white energy on my right hand of God can take me right now. I used to call the cops all the time because I couldn't stand them. And I got 3 cops that's in my corner that they said that my ex was special to the police because they would not arrest him for the homicide, trying to unalive me, and know things that him and his friend Wanda was doing to me then. And my mom was on the phone. That's why I couldn't fan him when I lost everybody. And then Jody, my best friend, they were all blaming me for everything. And I'm just like, what the hell is going on? At that time, I was so emotional, y'all. You could I was just like, because I lost my entire family. So at that time, I couldn't cope. I was just like, man, my entire family is gone. It was no lie. The people that I loved, and it was only 5 of us. My big brother, my mom, my little brother, and my 2 sisters. So that's my immediate family. We really ain't had contact with the rest. So when I lost my immediate family, I just was like, what in the world? Even friends that would stand up for me when things were happening in my relationships, they even disappeared. And everybody would come to my aid and my rescue. And then next thing I know, they started to fade away. Everybody faded away in my life. And I just was like, I had to not break. What I did was rebuild myself, and that's all I did was prayed and prayed and prayed. It's times that I got down on the ground, I'll be hitting the floor and praying like, God, why did you put this life in me? But I'm gonna push through, Lord. Just keep helping me. I know the sun gonna shine. It was times I had to actually do that and not to give up, to force myself, never ever give up, especially when you know you did nothing wrong. I would just sit there, especially in Griffin. I would get down on the floor and just sit there on the floor, and I'll be beating like this, and I'll be talking to God at the same time, like, I'm never gonna give up, Lord, but I want to give up, but I'm not, because I ain't do anything, and I know the sun is gonna shine and everybody will be exposed. So the devil energy here is saying that somebody was obsessed. This is somebody here that was hung up on something, somebody that was in their shadow self here. This is controversy here and self-punishment. People are now beating themselves up. 3 of Swords, 4 of Wands energy for what happened at that event where like your last supper. Everybody, the contracts in the Page of Swords energy that they signed, everybody is beating themselves up for the things that took place in your life. Magician told you, because they were all sold a good story and they're beating themselves up because they had to sell a good story. Magician here, the Black Hermit energy, the power stick. You see that power stick in his hand? This means that individuals here went and sold a story. They used trickery and they also utilized magic and whatever it is that they did to whoever you are. And the devil is revealing that somebody here was either Tower energy worshiping the devil. Because look, these are devil contracts. This is a contract, and this is news and information coming out that they sold their soul to the devil. Miss Robinson is the devil. And it says, RIP to the ones that came for the wrong one. It actually says that right there. Okay? And so whatever happened at this last supper, at this graduation energy, they initiated whatever it was, the Queen of Wands, whoever it was here. It came out, the information. And so this is why somebody here is blocking you on a Black Hermit energy. Your soulmate was also in here as well. For some of y'all, Magician energy here on a 4 of Wands, a soulmate was in here. Knight of Cups, somebody that's coming in. I don't know if they're coming to your aid now, but there was a soulmate or somebody in here, at least your idol person here in the Magician energy, because somebody wanted somebody that you was with. That's also coming out here. That somebody that was at their event, they wanted somebody that you was with. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I didn't even see this here. They overlooked. When somebody got you investigated, look at this. Daughter of Coins here, they overlooked you. They overlooked your potential. This is saying someone here, they actually overlooked you, but this is an honest person here. This is somebody that never gives up. They underestimated whoever you are. And now they're beating themselves up because it's saying the truth about that. The Tower energy is that they really underestimated somebody to do the right thing. And this is saying that you do the right thing. Somebody here that's very honest here and has values here, morals. And so they never expected. There's an Emperor here, a divine masculine that's about to do the right thing, a father, because of what they keep saying. It's how you look, however it is. Somebody in here, the Magician energy, whoever the divine masculine is, your idol partner here. Somebody is here, like an Emperor is here. That was your person for a female. And for my masculine, the role here. Yes, 8 of Cups energy here. Somebody here has to embrace some sort of change because this divine masculine here, Emperor is here. Now, Father here, but also that confirms the Ten of Pentacles energy. It's like a father's inheritance. Now, there's a brother, a father. This is a masculine. Now we saw the Empress and the Emperor. So a father and a mother. Okay, being exposed here, and so that Emperor energy here is law and order. Okay, because their daughter is here. So your baby father or baby mother for some of y'all are involved here. And see, your baby father had to walk away. 8 of Cups energy here, but now somebody is embracing some sort of change here, spiritual journey here. This is inner growth. A father has grown since something took place here. A brother is a male. They have grown since something has happened to you. And there's appearance. I keep telling you, somebody's coming in. Somebody about to own up, okay? Somebody about to own up. Okay, hold on. What is this? 2 of Wands. I told you. Something is being planned. 2 of Wands here. Somebody about to own up. Judgment energy to the plan. About what the plan was. Somebody is owning up to this plan. Judgment is owning up. Somebody might want your forgiveness. They want to apologize. And they're owning up to what they did. A father energy here. And they're coming in with information if they have not already told the law already. And they telling everything that happened, that they had to walk away from Aquarius, the grandchildren, a mother, somebody that's healed, a 2 of Cups, a soulmate, or somebody here, a partnership. They telling the truth about the partnership here on a 2 of Wands energy. Look, enlightenment. Big mama here. It's the son about a grandma. The son and the grandchildren is an Aquarius grandmother about a mother. And they're owning up here. This is enlightenment here about what happened, about the celebration, because the sun is a celebration, right? So they're talking about the celebration that you already getting enlightened about me here. And a 4 of Wands energy. You already given enlightenment, but somebody else is also clarifying and giving enlightenment about what took place at a celebration here or somewhere. Because that's a celebration in a marriage energy here. Also, that somebody got married or something like that is going to also be involved. 2 of Cups energy. Again, soulmate, partnership energy, a unity. The plan is to speak something about that here. Somebody connected to an Aquarius. They telling about somebody that was connected to you that you was in a partnership with or a relationship. Okay. And that's who they telling on. You don't have to be an Aquarius. It's just saying you healed from something. 8 of Cups here, a deep spiritual journey, inner growth energy here. And somebody is telling on somebody here that you were with in a 3 of Swords energy. Okay. That somebody was a diversion. 3 of Swords energy. Somebody is a diversion. Somebody that's separated from you. They use somebody here as bait or like some sort of diversion while they was doing something here. Seeing like somebody sent somebody to your house to celebrate with you, a father. They sent the father to your house to celebrate to you, celebrate with you while some sort of event was taking place. So if somebody came to party with you back whenever this happened to you, somebody was a diversion while another event was taking place somewhere else, whether a marriage or something like that. Somebody was marrying somebody, they eloped or something to be able to get something that belonged to you. And somebody was sent in so that you would not be able or so that you weren't aware of something that was taking place here. Tell me, I need to clarify that for sure. So you want to wear, yeah. Page of Wands. Yup, a new beginning. Somebody got a new beginning here. Page of Wands, a new beginning here. The Daughter of Sticks here, a new beginning here. Okay, some sort of effective communication here. And they got a new beginning and travel energy is here. And that Page of Wands energy. And 5 of Sticks energy here is competition here and fighting, quarreling energy here. You were outcast energy. Everybody was picking on you at the event here. Everybody was talking about you. It seemed like it's more than one event because the 3 of Wands energy, you could have been out of town as well. There were several events taking place where several people where individuals were courting several people. So if it was an out of town event with your family, People in the Knight of Cups were also invited in there. Then there's other events that took place until they got everybody in your tower energy out of your life. So somebody had to go in and infiltrate. Told you, tower energy. I can't make it up. Look, bottom of the deck. Big house energy. Now somebody taking a look at something here because they had to go in and infiltrate every one of your circles. So if you had people out of town, in town, the unforeseen threat. So what they did here, tell me about this here on these events. I need to get clarification on these events. So whatever they were doing here, they was infiltrating everybody here where they were invited. Yup, the deceptive shield at the bottom of the deck. Give me one more. Yup, told you, silent witnesses here. Okay? A crucial piece of evidence is overlooked. I told you that. I told you something was overlooked here. Okay, but holds the key to solving a major crime, a fan heist. They stole a meticulous, sophisticated crime at that. This is a robbery. So they stole something, a meticulously planned robbery executed with no trace left behind, baffling investigators. So Ace of Swords, again, I stand corrected. Again, they use precision in whatever they did here. Okay, like surgery. So now, whatever they robbed you, Ace of Swords is a surgery in the Eight of Pentacles. Those are surgery cards. So somebody, Three of Wands, either they travel out of the country to have surgery to look like you. Meanwhile, they put diversions around you while somebody healed, had surgery, came back and stole whatever it was from you. A fire sign, because I just saw a triangle. So a fire sign energy going to be very significant. I just saw it. Yup, a hidden hand. Sagittarius. Okay? A influential figure orchestrates criminal activities from the shadows, evading detection. Give me the tower. You see a fire outside.
No, I can't fireworks.
Oh, it's almost July. A disguised threat here. Somebody over here trying to look innocent here, but they was evil here. The disguised threat here. A hidden danger leads to criminal outcomes here under a seemingly innocent, an innocent surface. Somebody here that was looking innocent here is the cunning deceiver. Okay, so whoever that person was, and that's the tower. They got exposed. I just said, tell me what the tower is. They got exposed here. A King of Pentacles. Look at this. How many times this King of Coins that came out? The King of Pentacles is rocking the heck out of this reading. And I just told y'all earlier, I said a King of Pentacles is coming out like crazy. Every read I think we did today, it was nothing but a King of Pentacles front and center, like they was a Marine. Okay, take energy here. King of Pentacles here. See the genie, and this is what I was telling y'all. This is the genie energy. I can grant your wish. You see that? I can grant your wishes. And somebody was out here granting wishes here because the King of Pentacles was hoping a return on the investment. Look at that, a wealthy man. Somebody was paying everybody because they was expecting a return on the investment here. Look at this, a return on the investment. I'm your genie here. Me, judgment energy would say promotion, advancement energy. So I advance you this and I throw you this money here. That's what is that on my face? Oh, look like my glue on my lash. So whatever it was, advancement energy, judgment energy is somebody got advancements and they got promotions. See, they was giving money ahead of time. Yep. They were giving money. Three of Swords to piss on your grave. Three of Swords and Father Sim, temperance energy of Sagittarius, baby. And they was the hitman or something here to alchemize you. See a Sagittarius here, the Father Sims, Three of Swords to piss on your grave, cause affliction to you, to hurt you. The King of Pentacles was paid or something to hurt you. They was like the hitman energy. To hurt you. Ace of Cups to sleep with you, hurt you. To devil, to give you something. They had a sickness or something. They were supposed to give you something. Oh my God, intimacy, Three of Swords. They were supposed to hurt you while having sex with you. But if that didn't work, it was to give you a disease. And they ass got exposed. An older man, a king of coins is an older man.
Trust me, bro. You need to relax. Trust me. I still need that 20 hours.
Or woman for my masculine. Flip the role, y'all, because it's masculines that are not gay, okay? And it's just the energy of the card. Flip the role. But they were intentionally trying to hurt you. See, they were supposed to hurt you during sex. Break your heart, break you down, and actually unalive you. But there was investment where somebody was getting paid for people having sex for you, with you. If you did not know, the devil energy is saying that you was being streaked or something here because you were being drugged. Remember this? Look, you were being drugged here and intimacy in your drinks. Look at this. Ace of Cups, coke, doing drugs. Somebody was drugging you and drugs and drinks or something, and somebody was having sex with you and a Four of Wands energy, and somebody was getting money off of you. Whoever that older man is here, the return on investment on the Ace of Cups energy, that's intimacy, new love. This was a person that was a new love, but they was making money off of your Ace of Cups, your sex. So that was other people. Temperance here. Interference here. This is your manager. This is a person that was managing some sort of intimacy that was taking place around you. So if you don't know anything about people streaking people and being able to do it, this King of Pentacles here was like a pimp while people were sexually, they were molesting, raping whoever you are. Trigger warning. Okay? Trigger warning in the message, y'all. Now that part might be specifically for a woman. And now look, somebody under a microscope energy. Okay? Somebody this is 3 people gonna fall. You see that? 1, 2, 3. People falling out of that tower because the tower energy talks about danger. People were worshiping this King of Pentacles energy and their foreign friends or whoever this is, because they was worshiping. This is liberation energy. So they was worshiping this person here. And unexpected and unforeseen things were happening to whoever you are, especially in the Ace of Cups and intimacy department when you had a child. For some of y'all. So they were allowing people to rape you. Okay? And that's being exposed here on this big house energy here. That somebody was actually allowing this to happen to you and maybe a child. Because heavy on the children cards is 6 of Cups is here. Page of Wands. Page of Pentacles is something. Yeah, kids is here. 6 of Cups, 2 kids or something here. They was allowing it to your kids or your child was around when they was little while somebody here was molesting or raping you. And they were getting money off of it. 7 of Swords, heavy on the manipulation and trying to gaslight you and restrict you and make you look like, yep, 10 of Sticks energy. They burdened. Whoever that King of Pentacles was, 10 of Swords. I'm sorry, that's 10 of Knives. This is ruin. Somebody ruined themselves. Something is the nail in the coffin energy. And the nail in the coffin on the tower is something that came out was the nail in the coffin. Everything is collapsing. The tower is collapsing. The Empire, the King of Pentacles, the whole Empire is collapsing. This is golf ball size of hell hitting that motherfucker. And this is the nail in the coffin here. This is a betrayal. This is fraud energy. Somebody learning that this King of Pentacles is a fraud and what they said is unforeseen and unexpected that happened. It's the truth. This is a setback energy and everything is undoing. Weird experiences that was happening to you in a tower is this King of Pentacles. If there's mirroring going on, it is this person who's playing the genie, magician energy. You don't know how mirroring work. I can be in your energy in the corner looking right at you in the mirror energy. And I try to tell people because it's hard for people to understand how mirroring work. I can sit there in my physical body, but I'm in like I'm astral projecting into your energy. And so I'm standing right next to you and I'm standing there on the wall. I'm looking at you. That means I know how to astral project in your energy. It's big. And so that Ten of Swords energy, this person feels ruined because of this exposure here. That's ruined energy. Obliterated, defraud, not to be trusted, deceit, deception, affliction. And the affliction on the Tower is actually intentionally trying to hurt you. Three of Swords is pissing on your grave. This is danger. This is crisis, an accident. See, something was made to look like an accident, or it was supposed to look like an accident happened to you, that you fell through the floor, that your place caught on fire. See, things were being set, but you are protected because the Towers talks about fires happening. So several fires were supposed to happen. And I heard electronic or electricity. So whatever it was, they was giving you defective items to plug up, and it was supposed to kill you. Blow the house up. Someone's supposed to catch on fire. A lot of things, because that's why it's unforeseen. You made it out of strange things, out of situations that you wasn't supposed to make it out of. Your house was supposed to set on fire. I used to tell y'all that all the time. Every time Curtis used to give me like a plug-in heater, it would be defective. It would always spark my wall, almost caught on fire several times. Every heater he gave me, I would plug the radiator up, because the house in Griffin, it was already towed down, right? And so he would give me heaters because they had no insulation. It was horrible. And it almost caught my house on fire like 4 times because every heater he gave me, and that's why I stopped accepting items from him. Because I tell him, I'm like, everything you give me, it almost sets the house on fire. And he used to jump down my throat and tell me that I was wrong. But I'm like, you gave it to me. You're the one that fixes the wires. You know, when you put the wires together, you know, like people take the tape and make an end on it. He used to give me things like that. What he did, he will fix the TV, he'll fix the plug, and it had my wall turned brown because it caught fire, but I caught it. Yeah. But people always used to believe he got the gift of gab. And I caught him on recording telling my daughter that he got the gift of gab. And I said, you know what? He right, because he got himself out of so many situations where he should have been in trouble, and he did not. The law. He had the law looking at me like I was crazy with me having proof. And that was the strangest thing. And that's what the private investigators I had, the Decatur Police Department said, is that he's special to the police because everything that I had in black and white, videos, camera footage, Xfinity, he will never get in trouble. A felon branching a gun at me and my daughter outside of my house on the camera, someone would never get in trouble. And I can tell the police and show them the footage on Xfinity, some would never go to jail. They will be in handcuffs, and he'll get right out the handcuffs and be right back in my home. I got on camera, put it on black gloves outside of my house, y'all. Show it to the police, y'all. Showed it to him tracking me to my old Connect house, everywhere I was going. And boy, did this man. And so I'm in that energy. I was in that energy. If you can't beat him, you join him. And so I could not beat him. I had no family and everybody that knew that this person was bad in my life. So I had no family, nobody. So I'm in that energy, even him. I can't beat him, so you join him. So I try to keep it copacetic with him in my life. If he come around right now, I just got him blocked right now. I ain't got time. You know, you just be really trying to pull me down, and I really can't deal with that energy. I had him on my cameras. I had so much surveillance in my house, he couldn't stand it because he used to be like, "You talk like security of the world. Why you gotta have cameras in your home?" First off, I live in a big ass house, and it's just me and my infant daughter. So I'm gonna have cameras in the hallway. I had them in my baby room. I had them downstairs, all around the house. But Xfinity set it up, right? And so once I started dating him, people were hacking my daughter cameras, and she was an infant in her room. He would be so he would not sleep in my bedroom anymore. He would get up and sit up in the living room because he'd be like, "I don't feel comfortable because you got cameras everywhere." And I used to ask my male friends, "Is that okay?" Because I'm like, somebody hacked my daughter camera in her room, and she was a baby. And I'm just like, what the hell? why when a man want this in the house, like cameras, and he would sit up in there and say, I don't feel comfortable because you're trying to make me look like I'm somebody. And I'm like, wait a minute, I never accused you of anything. You are only saying these things about yourself. And this is what I used to tell the police. I even got him burning a pair of black gloves in my house at my home in Decatur on 2592 Miriam Lane. Son, he was on my camera, son, him and his cousin Daniel. He was burning the gloves because he left a piece of the glove. The glove did not burn all the way. And I used to try to tell the police all of this. I'm like, son was over here with a gun on my camera. And he was a felon, just got out of prison for homicide. And try to unalive me and tell me he gonna unalive me while he unaliving me. And the police told me, homicide detective said that he would not take him back to prison because I wasn't in a hospital with a trach in my throat. Meanwhile, I had a big ass black eye, ligaments around my neck, arm toe up. He calling me in the interrogation room from my cell phone he stole from me, telling the police and telling me and his whole family not to press charges on him, not to let him go back to prison. Meanwhile, I'm telling the homicide detective, I said, look, he calling me with my phone he stole. And I'm like, I need my phone because I'm a truck driver. I need to be able to drop my cars in Memphis. People gonna want their cars. He got the phone that I have the address for my loads. I gotta drop my cars in Savannah and Memphis. The homicide detective, son, did not lock son up at all. They said, Miss Wynn, after having me sit there for 3 hours to wait for him to show up, because when the detectives came to the house, they said go meet the homicide detective because it was out of there, because he's still on federal probation. They had me sit out detective, the Decatur police department for like 2-3 hours, 2.5 hours before he showed up to even meet me. They told me that they was going to write a warrant because they was talking to his PO or something, and they was going to lock him out. Child, I sat there for 3 hours, sat in the interrogation room, wrote the report, been on camera. You know how you got to be on camera and do everything. Child, after sitting there all them hours, the man was let go free. He came back and brought me his picture. That's when I had to reach out to Christopher Peterson, my friend, bounty hunter in the sheriff department, to try to figure out to get PI and everything. I reached out to people that I thought I could confide and sign. And I was just like, I don't know what's happening in my life. I need some security. I need you to send your security company around here. I need you, because I had people that was in, do law. So it was just so crazy, y'all. And he would never get in trouble. So, and I lost everybody. I ended up being alone. My friends, Chris, the bounty hunter, the sheriff, he works sheriff department, the PIs, rap sheet so long. His rap sheet was so long, son, I can make a dress with it. When the PI came back and brought me his rap sheet was so long, son, I can make a wedding dress from it. I was told he was married, but they never did nothing, never arrested this person. So when you got that much power and nothing happens with officers in your pocket, because he used to threaten me, him and his friend Wanda, and used to tell me he got a cop in his pocket, and I believe her name was Stanford. When my memory started to come back, and I believe she was a black lady, and she always used to show up everywhere that he was, and he used to threaten me and tell me I got cops in my pocket from when I went to school. One person, and I was sharing this with the police, and it's 4.5, almost 5 years later. It might be right at 4 years, 5. To this day, man ain't paid one consequence for nothing that he did to me and my daughter. His brother Brian, his brother, the gun that he had that he branched in front of me and my daughter while I was holding her when she was 2 years old outside of my door, son. His brother Brian bought the gun from him so he wouldn't get in trouble because he was a felon. Then he had the nerve to tell me everything was just all bad. Okay, look, boo, I'm over here. I'm seeing the same thing. Boo said, how do you assume he's forgiving when you keep doing the same thing? Thank you, because I'm like, first off, God is very forgiving, but you do not, what I just told you is horrible. And it takes a lot out of you, because look, he in the chat, I done blocked him 20 million times. And this how you know my stuff blocked, because he done got his ass in the chat right there. You look at him. We got it on black and white. It's okay. Let me block you again. And so I have blocked him 1,000,000 times from my channel. Y'all just seen him in there. This how you know he's stalking me and spying on me. Why? Because you blocked. You ain't got no reason to be on my line. I have blocked this man so many times to the point where he gave us trash food and got on here. I shared that with the world. Son up in here saying, take accountability for you trying to unalive me, branching a gun at me. Everything that happened to me and I gotta take accountability for you hurting me and me hurting me. Make that make sense, y'all. Don't ever feed into a narc energy. That's a narcissist energy who never takes accountability for what it is that they do. For when you have a strong family behind you, he got a powerful family behind him. His brother Brian, his aunt Shirley, who's his mom. He got people, and his friend Jimmy and all of them. He got people that make sure he don't ever get in trouble for nothing. Son, you can't scare me or intimidate me. I'm never intimidated. You emailing me. I didn't reach out to this man, just reached out to me y'all today. Talking about something. You didn't even call and say Happy Father's Day. Well, the text said, didn't I just share with y'all what he said? He just texted me. Don't text me and call me on Father's Day. Make sure you call Antoine, my daughter's real father, and celebrate it with him. He emailed me several times today talking about some, you didn't call me for Father's Day. I want to talk to Kyla. Wait, you just told me don't call you, don't do nothing for you. Why are you looking for me to email you, text you, or call you? I blocked you. And everything that I'm telling y'all, I keep proof of it. But every time I go to the police with proof, he still wins. He still wins, okay? Y'all, he still win, y'all. He will still win. At the end of the day, when I finish this live, if he wanted 12 to come, son will still win. He will still win. I can have this much proof, which I already do. This man, I can show the judge proof. He gonna walk out there a clean man. And this ain't no cap. Every single battle that I had with this man, stay away orders that we both signed, son always win. He always win. And he done been blocked on here 1,000,000 times. I blocked him right in front of y'all last time, maybe a week ago on here, the day we got that arguing. He still appeared as Curtis McCoy in my chat after me blocking him. When does the feds kick in? When does the real law come in and actually see somebody that's actually harassing you online? This is real-time energy. And y'all saw me block him last time. This is how I tell y'all. This is why he be winning with the law. Because first off, I blocked you in front of the world. And you still are in here harassing somebody. First off, you don't even know I'm on live. So why are you even in my live when you shouldn't even know? If you live in the east side, I'm living in Jonesboro, you shouldn't even know I'm online. That don't make sense to y'all. You shouldn't even know I'm online. How you even know I'm online, son? Y'all, this is real life. How you even know I'm online? How you know I'm online? Come on now. You ain't got to be the law or an investigator to figure that out. How you know I'm online? How are you able to get back in my energy if I blocked you in front of the world? I got 49,000 subs, almost 50,000. Third page. This is my fourth page. So how you in my energy? I ain't even calling you. I ain't called you in days since you text me. The FBI know everything. I have people that Christina, High Priestess, Cuzzo in here. People done called the FBI. And I got so tired of calling the FBI and making reports because why? The FBI don't do nothing. The DEA hasn't done anything. This is no cap. Every police station with proof. I done sat outside the police station and cried with my daughter in my arms and begged them to help me with this person. This is why I tore up the stay away order, because they never would abide by the stay away order. He was following me. He followed me to my connect's house. Everywhere I was, it is nothing that I could do. And he goes to court and he always I mean, not to court. He goes in front of the law and he always wins. I'm never, ever, and this is why I tell y'all, I don't fight with him. I go with the flow because I never win because he got a little powerful little family behind him. And the law makes sure he's good. I swear on my life, Victor or Vince, I believe that one of the detectives was that Chris, the PI, son told me he's special to the police. Even 3 police from the Decatur Police Department said he's special to the police. Son, he will never, ever on God's green earth ever be arrested. And for somebody that went to jail for 14 years for homicide, he will never be. So you can't fight with something like that. So I just ignore him, y'all. So always take what resonates, y'all. I can't speak for nobody else. I haven't met one nice officer yet that is 4 years later. And I'm never, I don't know why are you making that comment, Janet? Because you seem weird. I'll block you. Because first off, I'm not shunning a whole police department. I'm telling you what, and I just told y'all that I have 3 police officers that said that he's special to the police. Several officers. I'm never going to shun a whole police department. I will never be over here fighting for justice for you, for individuals, but I'm going to speak the truth about what happened in Decatur Police Department, where I went to the federal building in Decatur and cried for me and my daughter's life with my daughter in my hand, and they didn't do anything but let me and my daughter stay there and cry in the rain in front of the cameras while I pleaded to get help. So you make that make sense. And if you ever thought that I was going to let him ruin my life and bring me down, baby, and make me think that every cop is disgusting and bad, girl, find you something else to do. Because I would never think that every cop in the world is a bad person. I would not be injustice. Okay? Oh, because him. Because I'm like, wait, that don't even make sense. I told y'all every day I'm for y'all. So no, don't ever get my story twisted, y'all. I am still a great, strong ass person. It is nothing that he can do. And that's the thing. This is why he get in here and do what he doing. Son, because there's nothing you can do. You can't reach me on the phone because I got you blocked, son. But the problem is we got you on black and white and Samsung Energy, where they got the black and white paper that I got where he hacked my TV. Because why? I think it's GBI that I had to make the report to. When I tell you I be on my 10, I had to make the report, I think, to the GBI because it's internet crimes, where I had to get the paperwork from Samsung where he hacked my TV, and I didn't even give him permission to get in my TV. This ain't no lie. It's records for days. If only the law would do their job and see, it is records for days. Everything that I've been through, because I had to experience it with my daughter. Everything that I've been through. No lie. I haven't. Y'all been here for a long time with me. I've been here 14 years on YouTube. Everybody knows I'm telling the truth. I ain't gotta sit here and lie. What don't take accountability for? I ain't done nothing. See, he go and convince his family. He had his family thinking he was paying for everything. And I didn't even want to make that end part about me, y'all. But I just saw him jump in here. And I'm just like, wait a minute. I seen that little pink thing that said Curtis McCoy. Wait a minute. Why are you in my chat after I block you? This how you know my phone's hacked, because I blocked son so many times. From the time when I put the message I showed y'all, and I can still pull the short up today where he sent me a message, and the short is still here, where he said, how you and your daughter like the trash food that I gave you. He thought I had a man at my house, and it was just me and my daughter. He gave her some food out the dumpster. He said, that's why I ain't eat that steak, because I got it out the dumpster. How you and your daughter and your dude like that dumpster food. Somebody shared it with y'all, and it's nothing in the cops know it. Nothing, son. Dude was like, he gave us food out the dumpster, but we know he dumpster dived because I done shared that with everybody before. They've been calling everybody else a snitch.
Yes. No.
Yeah, he y'all, whatever I told y'all about y'all's story, my life is still the same too. I've been through a lot, but see, I am strong and I'm able to overcome. That's why it's nothing that nobody can do. You can't step on my crown because you ain't gonna ever get me to lie for nothing. There's no need to take accountability for something I never did. I used to plead with this man. I used to beg him to not do these things with my daughter. If you care about me, his own cousin Daniel call him on the phone to expose him. He said, this how this man really feel about you. He was like, man, out that bitch. Tell that bitch to go in the bathroom mirror and kill herself. Son used to tell me to kill myself. He even had his own cousin, because he didn't know his cousin had him on speaker. My baby father, Antoine Stevens, did the same thing. They was just like, be quiet and listen to him. Man was on the phone like, kill yourself. Tell that bitch, did you fuck her yet? Did you get her on the drugs? So I had this man trying to put me on mushrooms, things I've never done in my life. His cousin Daniel on my right hand to God. He used to try to get that man to sleep with me and put me on all sorts of drugs. He on this man's phone. This is his own cousin, son. His own cousin called him in my house, put him on speakerphone, and he was just like, shh, 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 listen. This man sent me over here to put you on drugs and told him when he answered, he told me, tell that itch to go in there and kill herself. Go look in the mirror. Meanwhile, when he talked to me, he tells me, go in the mirror and tell yourself how beautiful you are. Before he started to tell me to kill myself, he on his cousin phone on speaker loud. Because his cousin, and I couldn't take it no more because he was talking cold cash about me. He was like, tell her to go kill herself. Go look in the mirror and kill herself. Son, this man is an evil, but his family, his Aunt Shirley, his brother Brian, everybody, even his son Day, everybody believe he is a God sent. And I'm just like, how can somebody believe that this man, he is privileged? I think he is, but it's crazy. But by the grace of God, one day justice will be served. And I ain't got nothing else to say about that, y'all. But yeah, man, look, there's no need to fight with somebody because I know God gonna win one day. That's why I sit up in here and just do the readings for y'all. But I will always give y'all things that's relatable in my life to let you know that you're not alone. My baby was yay high in my arms. Now look at her, 6 years old. 6 years old, and my baby had to endure what it is that I went through. Meanwhile, him and his friend Wanda telling me, you need to get rid of your daughter. You need to let CPS take your daughter. You need to kill yourself. I think it's right for you to give your daughter away. Girl, bye. I would never give my daughter away. Meanwhile, his best friend talking about my daughter at 2 years old wanted to suck his dingling at 2 years old. And the police ain't do nothing about none of it. None of it. I could believe they tried to railroad you. But yeah, and they got away with all of this, y'all. All of this. And by the grace of God, I'm still here. And I'm still grateful about everything that I've been through in my life. I'm still smiling. Make sure my porch light on. Still smiling, still taking care of my daughter, still independent, not asking him for nothing here, not nobody. Because when y'all left us, y'all gotta go. Let me get off of here, y'all. My phone about to die. Yeah, I'm gonna switch this phone, y'all. My phone is about to die, but I love y'all so much, and I just wanted to get on here. But y'all see, misery loves company. Because look, I can expose him right now and show y'all the text message that he sent about my daughter. I just shared that with y'all about him taking all the likes away, talking about some go spend Father's Day with Antoine, a person I don't even got his number, which is her real daddy. He was taking away all the thumbs and the hearts away from my daughter. When he gets upset, he'll try to say things about my daughter. Go tell her to go spend time with her daughter, but yet his real father. But yet you emailing me, telling me I ain't called you for Father's Day, but wait, you text me, son. And just said, don't call you, don't take you out. Because I was going to take him out to breakfast, buy him something like I always do for his birthdays, everything. I do all that. I'm still a nice person. So taking accountability, he a lie. Son, I pay like I weigh. I'm 215, son. I make sure he's straight. When his son used to be around us, I make sure his son's straight and everything. And so it's just so wicked and crazy that he's able to continue to get no repercussions, no consequences for his actions. To this day, the law will never do anything. But you know what? I stay prayed up and I take care of my baby. So it's okay because my daughter's still in my arms. She's still here with her mommy. And anybody that doubting anything I've been through, so what? You ain't lived my life. Okay, so hopefully my readings resonated with y'all as far as my little part, but I wanted to make sure y'all know that you are not alone, baby. I have been there. A lot of females want to jump down my throat, even his friend Wanda. I'm like, girl, you don't even know. Like if females knew, you would be my friend, but you don't even know what the man took me through. Son got caught up texting chicks. Talking about he was going, man, the man tried to tell me that he wasn't a cheater, y'all. I gotta go because I can tell y'all for days just because he been up in here. The things that he used to do. I caught him in his phone talking to mad women and everything, and he would tell the world that he never done anything, son. Nothing. Would beg me, got him on camera footage and everything outside of my house. I had to put that ish on a USB. Because somebody hacked my phone so much that I had to start putting stuff on a USB just to make sure that I can get it to the law if need be. I love y'all. I'm going to see y'all on the next message, y'all. I'm probably going to see y'all a little later or tomorrow. But y'all, stay centered, stay grounded, y'all. The truth is coming out, whether it's me or somebody else that's exposing your truth and what's happening in your life. The truth is coming out. So me and my daughter is going to get up out of here, and hopefully sooner or later you will get your justice. Me and my daughter may have not gotten our justice to this day, but I'm going to keep fighting for the rare breeds because that's what my channels are dedicated to, is the rare breeds and the underdogs that go overlooked. The law might overlook you and people might have and your family, but I will never overlook you. Why? Because I've been in your situation. And I ain't expecting justice in my situation, but I'm going to fight till you get yours. That means if I'm here 7 days a week, I am fighting 7 days a week spiritually with you in your battle to make sure you get your justice, baby. So I love y'all. And hey, stay centered, stay grounded, y'all. You ain't got nobody, you got us. We ain't got nobody, but I got y'all. And I got faith and I got God. And so God ain't never left me and my daughter's side. I ain't finna leave her side, and I ain't never finna leave y'all. Okay? So I'm up and out of here, y'all. Stay centered, stay grounded. Continue putting your mind what you want to project to your reality. No, it's justice over here. Love and light and love. Say outie.
Outie.
Out, y'all.